Hello everyone, and welcome to my Iconic Goodbyes channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Tuesday, March 18th are as follows: Kyle's harsh reality, Victor stirs up trouble, and Lily is suspicious. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Tuesday, March 18th hint that Kyle Abbott will face a hard reality when Victor Newman causes havoc. Lily Winters will also be suspicious, so here's what YNR fans should expect. For begin, Lily will be concerned about Damien Kane's objectives. Damien is pursuing Lily hard, but Lily may be concerned that his attention is more than meets the eye. Of course, Damien has kept many secrets regarding Aristotle Dumas, the true owner of the enterprises he runs. Lily will remain vigilant and continue to doubt Damien's genuine intentions. Holden Novak will take a risk when he connects with Audra Charles. Although Audra will make every effort to maintain open lines of communication in order to obtain more Damien information, Holden has difficulty with boundary respect. If Holden attempts to venture beyond platonic terrain, Audra may remind him that friendship is all that is on the table. Holden may flirt and perhaps try to steal a kiss, but Audra will restate her commitment to Nate Hastings. Next, Victor will cause difficulties for Kyle and Claire Newman. Kyle will face the hard reality of his current circumstances as a result of Victor's planned move. Victor and Claire recently reached an agreement, but it doesn't imply Victor will ever approve of her present relationship. Victor has generally agreed not to undermine things, but he will not allow Claire or Kyle forget where he stands. Of course, frightening Kyle and attempting to get into his head is arguably sabotage, so he won't follow his word. Will Victor try to convince Kyle that he isn't good enough for Claire, or is this about his eternal link to Summer Newman and how it will always cause problems? Whatever the situation, Victor will offer some predictions about the future and, most likely, claim Claire will be better off after she is free of Kyle. Kyle will encounter some awkwardness at Crimson Lights with Claire and Summer, and he may have to cope with developing tension between the two of them. According to the Young and the Restless spoilers, Kyle and Claire will face new romantic challenges, so we'll keep you updated on any developments. The Young and the Restless Tuesday, March 18th update: Claire's jealousy flares, Summer takes advantage, and Audra's tight spot. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Tuesday, March 18th suggest that Claire Newman's jealousy will boil, and Summer Newman will take advantage. Meanwhile, Audra Charles will be in a hard place, so let's discuss what's coming up in Genoa City. Summer will see Kyle Abbott at the cafe, who will be happy to hear that Phyllis Summers is safe following the kidnapping drama. Of course, Summer will undoubtedly continue to use the circumstance to bring Kyle closer. Summer may bring up the fact that Phyllis and Sharon Newman's abductor is still on the run and express concern about what the lunatic might do next. That is a valid issue, but Summer may be attempting to gain more of Kyle's comfort. When Claire arrives to Crimson Lights, she's likely to be greeted with another warm embrace. Claire appears to be going to interrupt Summer and Kyle's chat, which should cause her jealousy to flare up. Although Claire may be relieved that Phyllis is okay, she may be angry to discover that Summer is still using her situation to gain Kyle's sympathy. According to YNR spoilers, Victor Newman will force Kyle to confront a harsh reality. Victor may tell Kyle that if he continues to date Claire while co-parenting with Summer, he will be bound to cope with cousin feuds. Kyle is forever linked to Summer through Harrison Abbott, therefore he can't leave her out of the picture. Claire's fears will only worsen if Kyle does not find a way to set additional boundaries. Across town, Lily Winters will try to determine Damien Kane's genuine intentions. Damien may face additional questioning as Lily seeks to determine his motive and whether he constitutes a threat to her family. Holden Novak will put Audra in a tough place with his demanding approach. Audra is open to friendship with Holden, but primarily because she believes she can use him as a source for additional Damien information. Nate Hastings agrees of Audra maintaining Holden as a friend, but what happens if Holden attempts to leave the friend zone? Audra may have to put Holden in his place if he goes in for a smooch or makes another inappropriate move. Despite her lingering love for Audra, Holden may make a prediction about her good future with Nate and urge her ex to tone it down. According to the Young and the Restless spoilers, Audra will struggle to navigate all of this, so keep an eye out for developments on her next meeting with Holden. YNR comings and goings March 17th to 21st, Buggy return, leading man debuts, super couples run. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of March 17th to 21st indicate some big bombshells are on the way. Christine Blair is expected to return to Genoa City in June. Fans last saw the bug in town in January of this year, when she rang in 2025 with her rockstar beau, Danny Romalotti. Fans of the bold and the beautiful will, however, see cricket much sooner. She is set to appear on the CBS sister show for a plotline that runs from April 24th to April 28th. Welcome to Genoa City, Billy Flynn. In a major casting surprise, Days of Our Lives' Billy Flynn is leaving Salem and moving to Genoa City. The actor has been cast in a new role, which will debut this spring. No other information has been supplied, therefore fans should continue to check this website for updates. Meanwhile, fans of Days of Our Lives may anticipate Billy to play Chad until 2026, thanks to the soap's extensive filming schedule. While fans don't get to see Tracy Abbott and her boyfriend Alan Loran very often, they are prepared for a major plot that will take over the Young and the Restless canvas from March 17th to 21st. As fans know, Alan isn't actually Alan, but rather his evil twin, Martin Loran. He's also responsible for the recent kidnappings of Phyllis Summers and Sharon Newman. Is Tracy in danger? Can anyone figure out who is behind this? Fans will need to tune in to find out. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Claire's bold move: 5 chilling words that will change everything this summer. According to the Young and the Restless spoilers and updates, Claire Newman may utter 5 cold words to Summer Newman as she takes control of the issue. Summer has been using fighting words, which Claire interprets as war, and she needs to stay in her own lane. Summer's been crossing lines with Kyle, but he's been lenient. Fans of YNR are well aware that Summer has been pushing boundaries recently with her snarky remarks directed at Claire and her attempts to restart her romance with Kyle Abbott. While Kyle has been accepting of Summer's familial troubles in recent months, this does not justify her behavior toward Claire, who is treated as if she is insignificant. Kyle would prefer to be more firm in setting limits and dealing with Summer's conduct when necessary, but he is considering her mother's disappearances. Given the stress Summer has been going through, particularly with Phyllis Summers' inexplicable disappearance, Kyle is understandably cautious. After all, it wasn't too long ago that they were dealing with Phyllis faking her own death under duress and she almost perished in the automobile accident Jordan instigated. Claire is likely to get increasingly frustrated with Summer now that Phyllis has been rescued. Summer may continue to take advantage of Kyle's concern, always fretting about the remaining threat posed by Phyllis's abduction. Claire most likely expected Summer to ease her grasp on Kyle after finding Phyllis, but she may still be securely devoted to him, which will upset her. Throughout the week of March 17th to 21st, Claire will notice Summer becoming close to Kyle, laying the groundwork for some heated confrontations between the three. If this dynamic continues, Claire may reach her breaking point and be forced to take decisive action. 5 cold words that are a brutal reality check. This brings us to the frightening words Claire may say to Summer: "Kyle doesn't want you anymore." Pressed to her limitations, Claire could honestly notify Summer that Kyle had gone on. In a moment of frustration, Claire may persuade Summer to accept the fact that Kyle is completely done with her. While Claire has a sympathetic personality, there may still be a trace of her inner Jordan lurking beneath the surface. Claire's darker inclinations may emerge as she seeks to definitively end Summer's hopes. Even though Summer predicts a disastrous outcome for Claire and Kyle, Claire is likely to contest that view, attempting to explain that they are fated to be together. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Sharon and Nick run into Martin and Tracy in Europe. According to the Young and the Restless spoilers, Sharon and Nick Newman decide to escape the current upheaval by traveling to Europe. This sounds beautiful, but we believe their fantasy vacation will intersect with Martin Loran aka Alan Loran and Tracy Abbott's journey. Here's what to expect, YNR fans. Schicker in Europe. During the week of March 17th to 21st, Nick encourages Sharon to take their daughter Faith Newman to see Noah Newman, who lives in Europe. Sharon thinks it's an excellent idea and invites him to join them. The scheduling puts the little family of 4 in Europe at the same time that Alan and Tracy depart. Alan wants Tracy to fly to Paris with the assumption that they will scout venues for their planned wedding. Of fact, that is a ruse since Martin needs to escape his hostage-taking crime. Will Martin get arrested? Martin has been pretending to be the good twin Alan, but the evidence is mounting against him. If the cops learn about his lunatic asylum party, he will be jailed. He has to leave GC, and Tracy would be a good collateral asset. We anticipate that Chancellor will learn about Alan via security footage and start piecing things together. He could even try to stop Alan and Tracy from fleeing, but he had no success. Sharon, Nick, Alan, and Tracy in Europe. If all of the GC citizens find up in Paris, would Nick and Sharon meet Tracy and Alan there or in another city? Paris is where Alan and Tracy's romance began, so he could foresee that there will be the first place the police hunt for him. We have to agree that Sharon and Nick's prospective Europe trip is intriguing, with Tracy and Alan perhaps ending up there as well. Is Schick in love? Will Sharon and Nick be able to save Tracy if it comes to that? We believe that Chance will inform Schick about the awful Alan news, alerting them to be on the lookout for poor Tracy. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that there will be Martin turmoil, so don't miss a single minute of the action. Michelle Stafford of The Young and the Restless says, "That's a wrap." Last Friday, viewers of The Young and the Restless witnessed Phyllis and Sharon's rescue from the Havenhurst psychiatric facility, where they had been held captive for far too long. Chance led the way, weapons drawn, until Nick broke in the door and grabbed Sharon up in his arms while Billy cared for Phyllis. Riddles and calls for aid have recently littered the episodes, and in a cliffhanger, Tracy discovered a cryptic notification on Alan's cell phone indicating that there had been a security breach at the clinic, and that steps had been taken. Alan was recently found to be responsible for the kidnapping, and many believe he is his evil twin Martin. Whatever the situation, Michelle Stafford delivered a special message to everyone involved in the plot, along with a video. "So that's the end of that story," she said. "These are my beautiful friends that I love so much and get to work with every day." Earlier this month, in an exclusive Soaps.com interview with Stafford and Sharon Case, the latter stated that they had to bring forth their finest acting abilities for the finale moment. Stafford didn't hold back, saying, "Oh, can we just say what it is? Sharon and I finished that motherfucker in one take." We offer significant respect to the actresses. Not only did we get to see the emotional roller coaster that this tale took us on, but it also featured two of daytime's biggest on-again/off-again antagonists, making it all the more intriguing. And we can guarantee there's more where that came from. Young and the Restless spoilers for March 18th, Lily calls Damien's motives into question. Will Lily receive the truth from this man? The Young and the Restless spoilers for Tuesday, March 18th, include Victor laying into Kyle, Holden trying too hard, and Lily's alarms going off. This is one episode you will not want to miss. Next on The Young and the Restless, Lily is concerned about Damien. To be honest, there are certain aspects of the newcomer that offend many people, including his own mother. And, unlike everyone else, Lily doesn't dance around her concerns and queries. She is going to sit down with this man and interrogate him until she learns the truth. Will it be difficult to get the truth out of him? Yes. Absolutely. Damien isn't really open about anything in his life. He prefers privacy for both personal and professional matters in Genoa City. Oh, he'll offer Lily a lot of answers, but we have to worry how honest they will be. Meanwhile, Holden tries his luck again with Audra. Will Audra soften even more toward him than she already has? So far, she's kept her distance from Holden, but he's wearing her down with his attention and charm. Audra must keep her eyes open when it comes to this attractive man. Kyle is in for a difficult day, according to his grandfather. Victor has some choice words to say to his ex-grandson-in-law, and he is not holding back. Victor's feelings for the Abbott heir have fluctuated over time. He was pretty happy with Kyle when he was married to Summer, but he isn't keen on Kyle dating Claire, and he isn't shy about it. Will Kyle heed Victor's instructions and submit to his will? He's a tough nut to crack, and he's familiar with the mustache's threats and pranks. However, this frightening dose of truth may make Kyle reconsider crossing the great Victor Newman. The 3 best Young and the Restless moments of the week, March 10th to 14th. It was an action-packed week in Genoa City. The Young and the Restless knows how to deliver drama, and March 10th to 14th was no exception. A rescue mission, an evil twin, and an unexpected kindness had us on our toes. Poisoning Phyllis while confinement typically humbles a person. This is not the case with Phyllis. She spent her time in the basement with Sharon, who was loud and confrontational, and it worked for her for a while. Well, not anymore. As of Monday, she had fallen to the ground in pain, and it seemed that a poisoned bottle of water was to blame. The scenario deteriorated from scary to downright horrible, and Phyllis must now rely on Sharon to save them both. A predator proposes. Wow, Alan, did you blow our heads this week? Yes, he certainly did. We fell hard and quickly when he sat Tracy down on Wednesday and proposed. How wonderful! How sweet! What a frustrating situation. The day with Alan began with sunshine, roses, and romance, but by the end of the episode, we saw his true colors. He had just raced out to buy Tracy a ring when he grabbed his phone and stared at a live feed of Sharon and Phyllis. Yikes! After all, we have to ask if Alan is the same person. Alan would never do such an awful thing, right? But you know who would? His evil twin, Martin. The search and rescue event on Friday met all of our expectations. A race against the time, with deadly gas threatening to murder the women? Check. A locked door is being kicked in. Check. Billy racing straight to Phyllis as if she were his soulmate? Double check. We fully anticipated Nick to grab Sharon and clutch her for dear life, but Billy is that concerned about his previous fling? Not very much. Is this a sign that there will be more between them? Oh, we hope so. Phyllis and Billy may be the endgame they've been waiting for their entire lives. Wouldn't that be something? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.